What's up, guys? Episode 7 here. Just trying to get this all figured out here. So what we're going to do, we're going to open this up, mute it, bring up the pop-out chat. Okay. This one's got a little bit of volume. Alright. Sorry guys, just kind of have to make this go live before I adjust everything else. But it kind of helps get all the dimensions a little bit more correct. Alright. Oops. Ugh. Screwed up huge. Alright. Let's get this working. I'll get better at it with time. Okay. I think we're almost done, or we're almost ready. In episode 6, I just gotta make sure it's working all right. Yeah. In episode 6, in between the time of episode 6 and now, I accidentally advanced my clock 5 seconds, as you can see. So that's a little frustrating. I think I'm just sending the link to a few people. So I advanced my time accidentally 5 seconds, so I'm not gonna mess with the timer. I'm just gonna take 5 seconds. You know, I like how all this is recorded. I'm just gonna take the 5 seconds and subtract it at the end time if it ever needs to get reviewed that much. Okay, so anyways, because this is real-time attack, I have to have everything ready. Beer, water, Doritos. Where we are right now is in episode 6, we just finished the train graveyard. So now we're just trying to, save the pillar from being blown up. So we're pretty high leveled for this time in the event, and there is a possibility that you're in the wrong stream. If you can see my voice and hear it, then you're in the right stream. The only other thing is, if you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, there is a 10-second delay, a 9 to 10 second delay. So I'm gonna start the time right now, but the game itself is a little bit behind on what you're seeing, so I might the volume should, or the sound of this should be correct, so that hand moving, yeah, there's a bit of a delay. Let me see. Perfect. That hand moving should coincide with the sound, but just mind you, if I react to something, I'm trying to get better at reacting slower to it or talking about something slower to it, but it's a 9 second delay. So we'll work with that. Anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna press start and go at the exact same time. And yeah, we're just trying to run up the pillar right now. There we go. Alright. Ugh. You know, the worst thing too is when you save and close here at hard reset, there is a bit of a difference. If we close that gate, you can't go back out. Oh, I screwed up already. So we want Tifa to have kill priority just because we're trying to get her limit break up to 3-1. We already have Cloud at his 3-1, so there's really no need for Cloud to be doing any damage. Really. But doesn't she have Meteor Rain? Alright, let's keep going here. So, one thing we want to do here is equip Barret with the cover materia. The reason being because he's in the back row, he not only has damage for himself, but he has damage for anyone else. So, that should be fine. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I think we already sold our ethers down to 50. Now it's just taking on Reno. Reno here has 1,000 HP. Sometimes he'll use a move called Pyramid. And Pyramid will kind of lock your guys into a pyramid where they get blocked out and they can't fight. And the only way to beat it is with a physical attack. There is something later on in the game where it's similar, but it can only be taken out with a magic attack. So our next split is the 64th floor. Alright. Full movie break. You know, with real-time attack, you can't do anything. The timer's always going off, so I can't pause the timer for any reason. But here's hoping we're on the 64th floor by 21 minutes, and then we'll be on pace for my last speedrun. So hopefully the volume's working out. I think I have this sized off pretty well here. I had a good reception my last speedrun. At the end of episode 5, it's probably my best turnout. But I felt I could do a lot better if I just focused on the game and less on explaining stuff. But I never have a problem explaining stuff should anybody have a question. So Shenri here collapsed the tower, which basically flattened a whole section of Midgar. Right, so we're gonna climb up to the tower, and there's 70 floors about, and but you get to level 59 pretty quick, and then each floor there's something to do. We split at the 64th floor. So we're first going to run back really quickly, and just going to grab that. Somebody just logged into the wrong stream. Just going to grab that materia. So before we can climb the tower, Again, we only want Tifa fighting. We only want Tifa getting her limit break off here. And actually, she should be at 2-1, or she should be at 2-1 already. So our little secret from episode 6, we're gonna go collect it now. A little bit of story here. So, just to kind of give you a dialogue of what we're about to do, we're going to go rest upstairs. Going to go all the way back to Wall Market. And we're going to buy some batteries. We're going to grab a Phoenix Down, which we weren't able to get because Cloud was picked for Don Corneo's. And then we're going to climb the upper plate and head into Shenri HQ, which is always a really fun kind of part of this game. But we're just explaining right now kind of what's kind of Eris's past. So we're just explaining why did Shinra kidnap Eris. There's just hours and hours of dialogue, so but when you're speedrunning you can kind of just pass it by. Alright. Okay, off to Wall Market we go. Just save here. I have been known to screw up at times. Alright. Always be careful of thieves here. Oh, maybe I should. A simple bolt would have done. Didn't need a bolt to there. But, you know, we are trying to get Tifa as many kills as possible here. Again, Barrett and Cloud have all the kills they need, so they don't need, Tifa's gonna be the main person here. We're trying to get everyone up to limit 4. Okay, a couple things we can do at Wall Market. First things first, go up to the weapon shop, buy batteries. You need those. Next, you're gonna go back to Don Corneo's. You can find somebody tied up in this dungeon here. We basically just let him rot. We ain't coming back here for a while. Yeah. Alright. Let's go up to the tower. Now, when you get... I'm trying to go as fast as I can. So, when we get up to the fucking tower, there's two ways you can go up. You can take the elevator, or you can take the stairs. Now, because there's a secret at the very end of the game to take the stairs, there's no reason to take the stairs twice. Alright, I gotta time this out perfect. Also, in this next screen, you're going to see a place where you could put another battery in, but we don't put a battery in there because if you put a battery there, you get an ether, but if you keep the battery, it keeps you at the 100% item, what we're trying to do here. So, we are not going to go up the stairs, we're going to go in the elevator for this time, and then at the end of the game, we're gonna go down the stairs to get all the hidden items. You know, there's children watching, guys. Yes, there's a lot of fanboys over Tifa. So if you go back here to the very end, there's a billboard, and you gotta read one of them. The one that says Turtles Paradise 2. You have to read that. You only have 2 chances in the game to read that. Okay. We are also... I think I clicked on the family friendly, by the way. When you're posting something online, you can click a box that says, "Is this run family friendly?" And I think I did, so let's just make sure I sold my ethers. Yep. Okay. Now, there's a couple things you can do in this shop. You want to check these 2 boxes here, and she won't let you open them. And then in this corner, this top left corner, there's a video you can watch, which is actually a pretty dope video about cars, but I'm speedrunning, so I'm not going to watch it. Next, we're going to do the elevator. Now, this elevator is going to start just going to random floors, and there's a chance you could be getting into an encounter against enemies. There's a chance that you could just have a coworker open up the door. It's random, so number 20, too many grunts. There's a slight chance we might get to steal something from somebody, but chances are slim. So, a couple random encounters. So we just got Tifa's limit level 2-1. We're trying to get her up to 3-1. We have an opportunity to steal something here. We do. So this can be brutal how long it takes to steal something from a guy. But it's going to save us a little bit of a headache. We're just going to keep trying to steal until we... There we go. And... there it is. There's 2-1. Okay. Oh, I should have equipped that carbon bangle 45. I don't even know what I'm up against here. Another one. Wow. So, by the time we were ready to leave this building, we need to get 5 carbon bangles. It's usually not this difficult, but sometimes they give you a hard time. So we already have 2, which is great. Okay. Let's give them carbon bangles. Oh shit, I just screwed up huge there. Oh, whatever. Oh, so this is one of the chances that this is a rare occurrence where sometimes instead of an enemy you just get like just a random employee who just wants to get on the elevator. Okay. So now each floor is like kind of like a puzzle on what we need to get done. We're trying to get up to level 70, and we're at 59. So I kind of screwed up. I need to buy a potion somewhere. It's not a huge deal, but... Okay. So we're about to go into an elevator. You could be on this elevator forever if you don't talk to Barrett and Tifa behind you. If you don't immediately talk to them, that elevator will just keep going on up endlessly. Okay, our first little mini game. Oh shit, I just screwed up. What's wrong with me today? Okay, so you're trying your best not to be seen here, and I just got seen, so I have to get in a battle to try again. I can do better. Be better. There we go. Okay, floor 61. You gotta go find this guy who's walking around and don't say anything. Okay, floor 62. You're gonna do a puzzle. This guy's gonna ask you to do a puzzle for him. The secret here is by going into the second library, the top right library, and just reading this book, and there's a little algorithm. It's only one of 4 things, and this time it's king. There we go. So because you get it right on the first try, you also get an elemental materia. So we're gonna equip that. It doesn't need to be slotted with anything just yet. And we got our key card for the 63rd floor. Okay, 63rd floor. So this is another one of those unique item opportunities where you could trade in the items right now. Like we're basically getting coupons. So we're allowed to unlock 3 doors here. And if you want to get all 3 coupons, there's only 3 doors that you can open, and you got to open them in the correct order to get all coupons. So once you get these coupons, you can trade them in for items, but those are non-unique items, and these coupons are unique. So we're actually going to hold on to these. Okay. And 64. Yeah, we just did a split, so we're 5 minutes ahead of the pace. Okay. I'm gonna check all these lockers. I swear there's something else. Where is it? What? There's another item in here. There's one thing that you can't grab just yet. Oh my goodness, this is bothering me. What? There it is. Okay. Okay. The only other thing you can do... I didn't learn this until a couple of years ago. Go buy a sports drink, and then when it doesn't give you the sports drink, bang on it. And that'll come relevant at the end. So we rested. Okay. Floor 65. So at some point we need somebody to drop a loco weed. It's not a huge deal to get it now because you're gonna have a lot more opportunities, but this floor is pretty good for it. There's basically an order in which you get these chests, so we're just gonna keep going back and forth. We're gonna try and open up a treasure chest, go put the part in that we get. It's not too much of a randomized order, but it's a randomized order nonetheless. So we're gonna just keep putting the part in and going in back and getting in the chest. the volume isn't delayed on your stream. And then once you get all 4 of these chests, there's another hidden one up top. Okay. There we go. We got our loco weed. Okay, here's a little secret that I figured out myself. We can go and do the 66th floor now, but you could technically go up to the 68th floor, and even though you can't go in through that door there, you can still get enemy encounters here. So we can't go through the door, we can't proceed with the story, but we can still kind of level up our guys here. And that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna... Oh, beautiful. I've also learned how to do this a little bit quicker too. So... So again, we are just gonna level up here until until Tifa gets her 3-1. Which can usually take a while, and we also had to steal there. Can usually take a while, but we're just gonna be using Tifa's Lightning All. We'll be using her Bolt 2 the whole time. We need to steal 3 more carbon bangles from those moth slashers here. And... oh, this is brutal. This is the worst thing I could have asked for. Okay, we really need to steal a carbon bangle here. This is where this part of the game you can really, like, they can kill you so quick here. That even though it's harder up here on the 68th versus the 67th floor, I just feel you level up a lot quicker too. So as soon as we steal that carbon bangle, Tifa can just unleash. Actually, so can Barret. He'll get it. He'll get it. Oh. This is brutal. There we go. Okay, so we're hoping Tifa just kills 2 here. Or 1. And then Barret will use his grenade bomb. We still want to, if, you know, even though Barret or Cloud's limit break can take out guys, we only want Tifa getting those kills. So. Going way too fast here. Okay, we need 2 more carbon bangles. And then that's it. And then just Tifa's 3-1 and we can move on with the story. And the nice thing about this Shenri Tower here, you gotta fight about like 5 to 6 bosses to get out of here. So it's a good test of your skills. Just gonna wait for Cloud to use his limit break. once we're done here, we're gonna go back to the 66th floor. We're gonna climb up on a toilet to get in the vent shaft. Oh, okay, this is good. This is fine. So we can take out one guy because we only need two carbon bangles. It'll be nice once we don't have to steal anymore. Can't go up one more. Well, you can go up one more floor, but you can't get in, and there's actually no enemies there. We will. We're gonna get to the 70th floor. Just you watch. Oh, boy, are you guys in for a treat? Oh, you guys are such in a treat. There's actually other people watching, which is funny. I sent this link to a few people. I'm really happy about the sense of community here. This is gonna be big. Just need to get one more effing. Did I get it? I don't even know. Man. This is brutal. This is what's gonna ruin my speedrun. Holy jeez, let's go. And oh, there we go. We normally equip our we normally equip our steel materia to whoever's the highest level, and that's almost always Cloud. Other than one item is stolen easier from the lowest level, but character, but we're not there yet, so we will cross that bridge when we get there. Might actually optimize this game a little bit more too, because I'm not sure if we actually need to steal 5 carbon bangles. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess we do. So yeah, we're gonna, so 68th floor, we're gonna make sure Tifa's at her limit level 3-1. And this will go a lot quicker now that we've stolen everything. As soon as she gets her 3-1, I'm gonna make a mention too of how many kills that is. It's hard for me to remember exactly how many kills she needs to be at 3-1. But as soon as she gets it, we'll go back down to the 66th floor. We'll listen in on a meeting. We'll go up to the 67th floor, and then kind of progress the story there, and that's where we start our 6 boss fights. The annoying thing about these guys is they'll put you to sleep, and with that, they can also cast magic, and for some reason, if they put you to sleep, and they use magic on you, it doesn't wake you up. So, it's a little frustrating, but again, most people would be powering up or leveling up, farming on the 67th floor, and it just takes a little bit longer. So, anything to speed up. So let's give Tifa an ether. We still need to get a potion. I'll make sure to buy one when we get out of the world, when we get to the world map. It's actually an exciting part of the game too, because we're gonna get to the world map, kind of getting out of Midgar. Definitely less than 30 fights. And again, like, if other people are speedrunning 100%, you could do this all else. You could level them up elsewhere. This is just without a doubt the most efficient way to level up people early so that you don't have to farm elsewhere. That last segment, I was actually slower than I normally am. So I was running at almost 7 minutes before my previous speedrunning. Now I'm at 5 minutes, so hopefully I can catch up on that with this new strategy of using Bolt 2 on everybody. So, any leveling we do now, too, we are going to get another hero in our party. I won't spoil who we get, but any leveling we do now is only going to speed up the leveling that we do in just a moment. So I've got a critical there. Cloud keeps missing. What in the dealio? It's ridiculous. Oh, I just found out. It's because he's got. It's because he's under Fury status. So if anyone hasn't played this game, there's two different status effects that kind of stick with you throughout a battle. It's Fury and Sadness. So Fury makes your limit break go up quicker, but you miss more often. And Sadness, you take 30% less damage, which we are going to use to our benefit. But your limit break fills up slower. So there's different parts in the game when it's better to use and better parts when not to use. say that's perfectly fine if Cloud just uses his Meteor Rain, but we may as well get Tifa 1 kill here. Doesn't matter, I just interrupted Barrett's cure with Cloud. Whatever. We're gonna do a motorcycle ride soon, very, very soon. We're gonna have our little motorcycle mini game. So right there we did a quick, so this is a back attack here. We just quickly tapped escape to make them face forward so they don't get double damage. Something that I mentioned at the very end of this game, I can show you this Lucky Sevens trick I came up with. You can't escape in the game till the end to make it work. Man, I might lose time here. I have to make up. I'm really beefing it. I'm really beefing it right now. See if I should be out of in a second now. Nice thing about this like 9-second delay is that I can look at my screen for an auto replay if there's anything I possibly just missed. Just beefing it though. The second I get this through one, we are going to be hauling butt. Hauling butt. It's like hauling oats, but it's more hauling butt. And I'd use Bolt 2 against these guys, but it doesn't work. They are, for some reason, grounded and resistant to lightning, so it actually doesn't hurt them at all. Whereas these guys are super prone. Alright. Let's get some ethers. And then let's cure. chances I keep getting this. Brutal. Figured she would have gotten it by now. This is kind of the last farming area. Where we, well, the new hero we're gonna get, we kind of gotta farm a little bit too, but not as much, because we're getting tons of AP here. Not just experience points, but a lot of AP. Okay, hopefully this takes not working. It's okay. Figured she would have had her limit level 3-1 by now. Nope, still doesn't have it. I'm gonna look up. It's less than 90, so it's gotta be less than 90, which would make it like about 30 fights. But not even 30 fights. No, right? This is ridiculous. I feel like I'm losing time, but who knows? We got some big bosses ahead. This might do it. I'm gonna look up the stats so I'm not... There we go! We got it! You're about to see. I gotta stop ruining the surprise. I gotta wait for a 9-second delay. Okay, so let's also cure Tifa. Okay, so there's a board meeting going on. You can go to the washroom. You can flush the toilet. You know what? I'll flush it just for you sick. I'll just flush the toilet for you sick bastards. Okay, so we're gonna listen in. And this is the moment I can take to drink. We're listening into a meeting. We have to listen into this meeting in order for the next guy to open up the next doors for us, because we're going to kind of sneak in behind him. Yeah, you like that. You know what? It's a speed run. It's a speed run, but I'll flush it one more time, just for you sick puppies. It. There's probably a flush stat somewhere. Alright, we're gonna follow Scientist Hojo in. 67th floor now. So remember, we're trying to we're trying to master all of our materia, so if you kind of know the story ahead of time, you'll see why I kind of reallocate all of it to Cloud and Barret. Alright. So, we got poison. Whatever. Okay, it's time for the big boss. It's time for the first of many big bosses. Whoops. Alright, we got poison. You know what, we'll just save it too. The less I save, the better I can do on the speed run, because I'm wasting like maybe 5-10 seconds every time I do this. So our first boss, I can't even pronounce his name. It's like HO512, HO5. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. So Hojo, the scientist, this sick effer, is trying to breed a wolf with Eris. But you know, we come save the day before that happens. Okay. We have a new hero. And here is our first. Wow, he just got us really good. Here's our first boss. He just poisoned us all pretty quick. That was actually, I don't think I've ever been hit that hard. But that's how powerful we are. That's how well that went. Whoops. I didn't do that too well there. Whatever. Okay. So we're just gonna trash to the fires. Next level 970. Whoops, I didn't do that right. I gotta do this again, hold on. Okay. Ice, fire, ice, poison, lightning, store. Okay, he gets both alls. He'll still have cover, and we'll give him Sense of Steel. Okay. No more saves indeed. Okay, this is one of the most important things you can do, is get that enemy skill. That materia is going to pay off huge. Yeah, no more saves. You know what? Let's just go hard. So, this is a little different now that we've got Red 13. Red 13, now he gets the kill priority. We are gonna be just kind of farming here. This is our last farm until we can get fire to level 2 stars. Of course. I just don't understand. I don't understand why our fire is so low leveled. I don't think it's too low leveled, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna make an adjustment really quick here. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, so we're gonna get fire to level 2. We have our local weed. So as soon soon as our fire is at level 2, that kind of indicates that we're ready to leave this building. And basically, there's no more, like, there's very little farming for the next, like, 4 to 6 hours. So this is our last big farm. And at least with this one, 532. I don't know why it's so low. Like, this is gonna take a bit. We're getting, it's like 30 fights. It's okay though. You'll see too how, you know, in different episodes, we'll get to the point where we have enemy lure and enemy away materia, which really reduces the amount of spinning in circles that we gotta do. So that's kind of the one thing I hate at the beginning of this game, is a lot of running in circles in order to level up your guys as quick as possible. Red 13 here is getting the monster kill priority. It's not a huge deal. Like, we're gonna get him to level 3-1 in a really quick way. We don't have to wait till he's at level 3-1 for this. But it's always nice once all your guys are at limit level 3-1. You don't have to care who gets that final blow. But we're just being super efficient here. So if we're doing 15, if we're averaging 15 AP, 450 would be 30 fights. But I don't think it's going to take that long. Well, what are we talking here? So we got 30 minutes. 30 minutes till we have to make it to the next, like, outside of this little town, into the next little town called Calm. We got 30 minutes. Yeah, I think we have a huge chance we could easily do that here. I think we might actually be able to get some good games here. And this is kind of the most repetitive part. As you can see in my splits, buggy time to Cosmo Canyon, that's like a 3.5 hour split there. That's probably the most repetitive farming in the entire game. After that, it's pretty decent until the very, very end of the game. I find this part's kind of repetitive, but just to see these guys level up so much here is nice, because then you can kind of just fly through the rest of the game, not having to worry about leveling up any of your guys. but I don't think I've ever seen Cloud get finishing touch this early in the game. He only has one more limit break to get. So that's pretty wild this early on in the game. But this is how you can basically crush it. One of these guys has to wake up. If we can keep getting 18 AP here, that'll be our quickest way of winning it. Oh. You know, this is the time I should be taking advantage of getting to be a better streamer, where I say, you know, hit or smash that like, subscribe button, and leave your comment about how you feel about the weather today, or tell me about a childhood memory. Alright, let's see how close we are. 344. So, probably like 20 more fights. I don't know, but I don't know how I'm so far behind. It's starting to worry me though, as far as this split here. You know what? The weather wasn't horrible today. I mowed my lawn. Let me tell you, I found out my lawn is a good hour mow. But yeah, it could have been better. Okay. So again, because we're gonna master every single materia in this game, as long as there's an empty slot, it has materia in it. Never have an empty slot if you have materia that can be in it. Once we get out to the world map too, everything goes really quickly, so that's why my next few splits are to come, you know, are close and not that far between each other. Any farming that we do now we can do a lot less farming once we get to the mithril mines, because Red 13's pretty much gonna have his level 3 limit break. Oh, man, are you kidding me? Oh, what are the chances? Actually, I can show off finishing touch. This is a pretty late game limit break that we already have, so I actually like to save it for the boss. I like to save it for the boss, but we may as well just do it now, because we might get another limit break. But finishing touch, oh wow, it didn't even work against it. Finishing touch will just get rid of an enemy. If it's too big of an enemy, like a boss, it will throw it back down and cause some damage. Not as much damage as Meteor Rain, but I'm actually surprised that that warning board didn't die from it. That's the first time I've seen a non-boss enemy not die from it. You learn something new every day. Always gotta remember that limit breaks interrupt every other command, so I wanted Red 13 to get one more attack in there, but no biggie. Where are we at? 227. So 15, less than 20 fights. What are we at for time? Man, I don't know why I'm so late on this one. It's not a good split. Oh. This is the worst enemy encounter we could get. I think what we want are the 3 soldiers, because I'm pretty sure the 3 soldiers is what makes it 18 AP. We want to keep getting the 18 AP. This one's not bad either. This one I think is worth like 16 or 17. 17's not bad. We probably have much less than 10 fights now. So I always start kind of moving closer to that doorway. We already got his 2-1. So Red just got his 2-1. That's pretty good this early on. Just out of interest. interest. 132. Whoa, wait. We're at 132 AP left. And so much less than 10 fights. I'm predicting 8 fights maybe. If everything goes well here. Of course we get this. I don't know if you noticed too, when it's strictly the robotic moth slashers, I'm peppering them with Barret and Cloud, and then Bolt. When it's just the soldiers, they're weak to fire, so I'm basically just doing fire. When it's a combo, I do a combo of both. I'm actually gonna hold on now to Cloud's Limit Break. Because it's always fun to watch him take out one of the bosses with Meteor Rain. We'll be doing that. Man, we are having the worst luck though with these enemy encounters. We're not getting too many trips. Not too many triples. $89. Good year. 89. And I said, like, you know, I need to make sure I have one loco weed before I leave here, and we're probably already at 15. So, I always just say it because there's like that rare chance you don't get it, but there's another part in this game where you need to get one bolt bloom, and the chances of you getting one are so high, but I always just say you gotta make sure, because with RNG, you never know. Just arrange your items here. Just make it look all pretty. And if you want the most accurate kind of setup, always do arrange by type. It's really the best way. So yeah, we're just saving Cloud's Limit Break. We are so close to the 4 boss battles that we're just gonna save Cloud's Limit Break for it. Man, have I lost a lot of time on this. I mean, these boss battles don't take any time at all because we're so highly leveled, but still. Maybe we can put to sleep so much. Got one more bottle. 20. We're at 20. This should be literally 2 battles, that's it. Can't believe how much time I lost. This is ridiculous. I'm doing wrong here? 2 more battles. That's it. Let's go. Okay, we're definitely gonna make up for time in the Mithril Mines because Red 13's done so many kills here. So I've said this before in other episodes, but like everything eventually evens out. If we do, you know, a couple extra battles here, you're gonna have to do a few less battles elsewhere. This is our last battle, so we're about to head down. Brutal. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Brutal! Freaking knew it. Okay. So we have to head down to at least the 66th floor. You have to go somewhere where there's an elevator. The 66th floor is the closest one. Get in the elevator, try and leave. And we are captured. We are prisoners. So I'll show you the quickest way to get out of this prison here. So approach it. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit ahead of you. So you're gonna approach the cell door and only talk to Eris. As soon as she's done talking, you're gonna approach the door again, and where Eris's dialogue was, there's a "let's just go to sleep." So you're gonna go to sleep. Okay. Specifically, when you wake up, first go out, check the guard. Go outside, check the down guard. Then go talk to Tifa. Then once you talk to Tifa, go talk to Barrett and Red 13. And then talk to Barrett. And then talk to Tifa and Eris. Okay. So. Let's get them all equipped again. And we are going to be giving Eris the monster kill priority here. She's one of the last people that we need to give any priority to. And we'll give him cover. Okay, let's get going. So, now up to the 70th floor. I'm a YOLO it in honor of Grant. I swear to God, if my game glitches out, I'm gonna lose my mind. So Eris is going to use her... is basically gonna get the kill priority every time. So level 69. Ugh. I use ice because it seems like the enemies are especially hurt up here. Or monsters seem to fall to ice a lot quicker than anyone else. Okay. So President Shenri's dead. As soon as you see a helicopter, run outside. It's gonna eventually lead to Cloud telling everybody just run away. He's gonna deal with it himself. So we're gonna be re-equipping Eris, Barrett, and Red 13. And when I was a kid, I could never beat this part. This is what held me back. So remove. There we go. Alright, so we are gonna give Eris the lightning. It'd be nice if she got the kill here. It's not a huge deal if she doesn't. But, and then just remember, every materia gets put in a slot. Enemy skill is not that big of a deal, but everything else does. Okay. Okay, next boss battle. I think I set this up right. Everybody should have a magic. Yeah. And we're just gonna rinse and repeat here. You're gonna, this is 100 Gunner, I think he has 1600 HP. And with that memory, because I have my config on memory, which is the best save that I haven't done in forever. I didn't do this until about a year ago. I can just keep tapping circle and they'll just keep repeating the same magic, whatever command they chose last, so every single one is either doing a bolt 2, a fire 2, or an ice 2, and that's done. Okay. Okay. Now for the fun part. Okay, time to see Meteor Rain. And this was in one of my old strategy books, was it showed somebody get Meteor Rain. Now you want to take out Dark Nation first, this hound. He'll give you, if you take him out first, he'll give you a guard source and some extra AP. He already cast barrier, but Meteor Rain still just womps. Alright. I gotta get out of here. We're gonna make up some lost time here, folks. Oh. What are we looking at here? Man, I'm doing horrible. Okay. Okay. Beer chugging time, everybody. If you got your beer with you, we got a cool little movie coming up right now. Alright. So, time to ride a motorcycle. I don't ride one. They're way too unsafe. I don't know why anybody would ride one. But, a couple strategies here for this motorcycle chase. So, you're gonna be getting into a boss fight that attacks you from behind. So if you change up your order here to backwards, you can kind of get prepared for the boss. So we're gonna do that. I've just lost all time gained. This sucks. All that time that I gained, I lost. It's no biggie. We'll catch up. Okay, here we go. So we want to form the party. We want that. And we will start equipping enemy skill after this. So this is what I mean by putting your guys in the back, in the opposite row. Okay. So, however horribly or well you do on this motorcycle game, translates to the boss fight we're about to go in. Because the more your guys get hurt, come on. The more your guys get hurt, the more injured they are when you start the boss fight, so this is brutal. I'm usually better at this. The orange and gray ones are really stupid, or blue, I don't know, I'm colorblind. Let's just say the non-red ones, the non-red riders are, 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 the non-red are really dumb and they just ride into you, but the red ones lure you. Like they're smart. But yeah, I don't know what color you want to call the other ones. I can tell that's red. I can't tell you about any other guys. Like, is that blue or gray? You tell me. Jerks. I don't know. Is that brown or orange? At least they're wearing helmets, am I right? Like... And then there's this camera angle here that changes and it really messes you up. There we go. Okay. Boss fight, let's go. So again, we're gonna just pretend to escape for a second. And it just kind of cushions that blow a little bit. Okay. That was quick. So before this next split, we actually have to do a couple things, which kind of sucks because I'm a minute 30 away. So I don't know if I'm going to do it successfully, but we're gonna save a little bit of time on the next split with how horribly this has gone. So we're gonna get red 13. Let's go. We're gonna get red 13 to have his enemy skill. We're gonna finally put enemy skill on. And we're at the world map, which is the fun part. Alright, so red 13 needs his enemy skill. We're gonna rearrange everybody. And we need two things here. We need to steal. Well, first of all, be careful of thieves. That's the first thing I'll tell y'all. There's thieves here. If they steal a unique item, this speed run's over and we can all just call it a night. But we're trying to find a custom sweeper to steal atomic scissors and to get one of the best enemy skills there is. Of course. Do we get it? No. No, we're gonna be late on this split. Maybe I was just extremely fast on the last split. Maybe I was just really fast my last game. I don't know. I'm in the red now. That sucks. Whatever. I'll come back. We're just trying to get up against... Not this. There's these, like, custom sweepers that are usually, like, the first or second guy you fight against. There we go. Okay, let's start stealing. And we got our Materia magic enemy skill, and we got that. Okay. Okay, time for the split. How bad are we? Like a minute. We can come back. We're also going to equip Barrett with the atomic scissors, but that we just stole, but you gotta move him to the front. Okay. And split. There we go. Alright. A little bit of a flashback here. We can get through this really quickly. There's only a few things we have to do in this flashback. Gotta play a piano. Gotta steal some orthopedic underwear. And that's it. It's really just rushing through dialogue for the majority of this flashback. Yeah, like my previous segment, over 6 minutes. That's pretty bad. Oh, don't save me. He would save me. Man, what? having the worst RNG luck today. Yeah, so to get through this next side right here really quickly, you just have to run past Sephiroth. That's how that gets you through there as quick as possible. As soon as you get control of Cloud here, again, you're going to go to the middle house on the right. And, oh no. Huh. And you're just going to keep going into Tifa's room. Steal some underwear. Say yes. Even though it's not a key item. Okay, yeah, I jammed on it. I remember, okay. Here we go. Played that. I think I played that piano pretty nicely there. Talked to Sephiroth twice. So, the only thing we can hope for here is in this flashback is as few enemy encounters as possible, because you don't level up here. You just kind of have to go with the story as quick as possible. And then we've got some really fun stuff we're going to be doing here. I didn't save because somebody told me not to YOLO it. So if it's soft locks here, I've had a soft lock here before. Oh, Grant. Oh, Grant. It better not. There we go, we're good. It didn't soft lock. Okay. So we just want as few as enemy encounters as possible. So it's just being as efficient with your steps and just letting Sephiroth kind of take over. You get to watch some pretty cool spells that you don't normally have this early on. I remember when I was young, I'd play this game and I'd purposely want to watch Sephiroth fight here just to see how powerful you could get, but really that's not too far off than what we already are now. Alrighty. Alright, so this next view, at the very end of this game, this exact view of the reactor right here, is very relevant if you want a power source. It's a little spot I figured out myself, and I'll kind of explain it. That'll probably be like episode 10 though. So, this is just Cloud's flashback of Sephiroth and how we got to where we are. Nibelheim is Cloud and Tifa's hometown. Okay, this next part of the flashback doesn't take too long. there's no more enemy encounters, so... As soon as it goes back to the screen here, just immediately exit the door to the left. You're gonna wake up, you gotta go all the way back down. I find this laugh so creepy. You know, for a game that has no dialogue, that laughing when you don't actually see them, it just comes up, ha ha ha. That was always such a creepy part. Alright. We gotta run back outside of the Shenri mansion. Flashback left. We just go back to the reactor really and watch a cool video, and that's it. It's a kind of cool video too. I always felt like I made it in this game when I got to this part of the video. When I got to this video, I thought, wow, I've almost beat the game. Not realizing that you've probably done 15% of this game. Yes. So, basically, Sephiroth killed everybody, and this is a flashback. We already had this flashback in the second reactor here. Tifa all upset, you know, that her dad died. But what actually happens in this game? Whew, stay tuned. This is nothing. This is all just a buildup of suspense. This is like nothing compared to the revelations that you're gonna actually learn about this game. It's pretty wild. So we're pretty much done this flashback. So I'll just so I don't have to explain myself. We're gonna be going to while I'm playing it. We're gonna explore Calm. Calm's got quite a few items in it. We're going to buy a couple things, buy a few materia. Then we're going to leave and head for Chocobo Ranch. Now, when we're at the Chocobo Ranch getting some chocobos, there's a few enemy skills that you could get, including like L4 Suicide or Choco Buckle. It's just not worth it to get it at this point in this game. It's way better to get it a little bit later in the game. So we kind of skip through that. But we're going to get our first summon materia. We're going to go catch a Chocobo, but we're also going to get Beta, which is a very difficult enemy skill to get this early on in the game. But once you have it, it just absolutely pwns. Okay, now, little secret. So, everybody's going to kind of leave here. There's a little secret to this room here that took me, I didn't know for years. You come back up to the room, and you kick this dresser. Sorry, I know it's a bit behind. You come back up and kick that dresser 5 times, and you'll finally get it. Okay, so let's start getting items. I also, in my strategy guide, I mentioned a view. I'll show you. Oh, there's also a secret treasure chest here that says locked, can't explain it. I'll kind of show you what that, when I get to that. So there's a chest right there, as you can see. It says locked, can't open it. That's actually old, that's like an old belief in the coding. Oh, whoops, I did it too quickly. By the way, there's a view there that I just entered and exited. Yeah, right there. You can see all the tower. there's supposed to be this golem materia. Alright, so let's see here. Hypers. So we need 11 hypers and 11 tranquilizers for what we're about to do. That's probably fine. And we're gonna buy an earth and a heal. What? Hold on. Yep. Oh. Man, I'm kind of screwing up these menus. When you expect perfection, eh? Alright, Iron Bangle. Okay. Oh, let's make sure these guys have some, and let's re-equip. So who has the most health? Okay. Here we go. Off to Chocobo Ranch we go. I think we're good. Yeah. So we're gonna head to Chocobo Ranch now. This is a really fun part of the game. We're just gonna go straight into it. Again, Red 13 gets monster kill priority, but with this Materia Magic is like the best enemy skill right now to have, just to take out large groups of enemies. It only costs 8 MP, which is nice and early on. I think these men drugs or whatever can't, magic doesn't hurt them, so we're just gonna physically attack them. Okay, so let's go get some chocobos. So first thing first, talk to this first chocobo, who'll give you a summon, your first summon material. Do a little dance. Flip it. We gotta go buy Chocobo Lure. Eventually I'll be able to buy stables here. So, we're gonna also have Chocobo Lure. Even though we're not gonna lure a Chocobo right this very second, we're gonna come up against this, whoops, get back. We are going to move everybody in the back row. This is how to get, this is how you get beta this early on. So we're also going to tranquilize everybody. So back row and tranquilize, it'll just really cut their damage in half. Next, we need to find fire, and we're going to give it to Red 13's. Yeah. Sense elemental. So fire elemental into his armor. Okay, and make sure he has enemy skill. He does. We are going to save because. Oh yeah, nothing's in sync at all. Like, when you say not in sync at all, are you just talking about my comments or the actual sound? Because I know my comments are a little bit ahead of time. Okay, so the other thing too is Red 13 is not going to do a command at all this whole time. If Red 13 does a command, then it is possible that the Midgard Zolan will kick him out. If he doesn't... This might still kill him. It didn't. Ugh. Okay, that didn't work. We can try that again. Let's try that again. Tranquilize everybody again. That's ridiculous. That sometimes happens. Who has cure? Whatever. Let's try again. Oh yeah, yeah. I know that. I feel like that to get that summon materia, you have to it just has to play it. It has to play that song fully, and it doesn't matter how fast the chocobos are going. I'm on the PlayStation 4, so you have that times 3 speed, but it doesn't affect the in-game timer, and I do remark that. Okay, he shouldn't be kicking me out now. Oh, did I already? Oh man, this is brutal. Okay, we got it. I may have already gotten beta that first time, because he didn't die from it, he just got kicked out. But doesn't matter, it's over. Let's get them back to shape here. Whoops. Okay, so we're gonna cure all. And if you don't know how to cure all, like in that screen, you just okay, so we have that. So we're gonna range type, and we're gonna move. You just press right or over when you're in that cure screen. Use Curial, because Curial will, I also have activated TB, so this is the hardest way to catch a Chocobo, because the Chocobo will run away a lot quicker. Curial, the Chocobo won't run away as quickly versus the other greens. Like Mimic greens, I know they're the most expensive. Oh, especially this Chocobo will run away really quick. This is a good one. This is a high level Chocobo. And how do I know that? Because I've been playing this game for way too effing long. Okay. I could have gotten Chocobuckle off that. Okay. You can still go against the Midgard Golem here. Okay. Okay. A couple things we're going to do here in the Mithril Mines. You can learn an enemy skill called Flamethrower. It's not really useful right now. We're not going to go for it. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, it's not a big deal. Long range, equip it immediately, because we're going to need 2 of those eventually, and it takes a long time to level up. Again, Red 13 gets that kill priority, and there is one room in the Mithril Mines here where you can get your heroes' limit breaks, like all of their 3-1s, really, really quickly. It's not this room. What else do we need? You can also steal. There's an enemy in this Mithril Mines called Medujas. You can steal a Grand Glove if you like to fight with Tifa. However, we are going to get it, the Grand Glove, very shortly, so we don't need that quite yet. One, two, three. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. So we're gonna get Red 13's limit break up to 3-1 up here. It will not take long at all. He's already at 2-1. But this room specifically, you only go against 4 enemies or more. Sometimes you'll go against 5 enemies. So this is where we're going to get him up to 3-1, and we're also going to get Eris up to 3-1, and then we will never have to care about limit break levels again. But it's good to do that here, because then for the rest of disc 1, we really don't have to worry about it. Like, who needs the monster kill priority? But sometimes up in this room here, you can go against 5 enemies. I think it's like 5 snakes, and that's always nice. So it really won't take that long at all. And again, whenever you have a limit break, use it. When I go through a page here, we're going to see how quickly I go through a page on my skill. I'm just tapping R1. That's how you have. There, we already got it. Sorry, I'm a little bit ahead. I already got it. So, what we do is we exit. No! 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 Oh my god. My game just crashed. My game just crashed. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's a write-off. Oh, that sucks. Well, thanks for joining. That's all she wrote. I think what I did is I entered menu. My PS4 has been crashing a lot anyways recently, but I entered menu way too quickly. Yeah, I saved right before I got beta. I saved right before I went against the Midgar Zolom there. The problem with that, though, is I used to do in-game timer. So my in-game timer, I swear I have the record. Like, hold on. I'm just going now to my in-game timer. My best in-game timer is 19. Like, I've beat the game in I've 100% of this game in 19 hours and 23 minutes. But this is real-time attack. And with real-time, if I were to reload it, my timer's still going. Like, every time I hard reset it, I wouldn't be able to pause that. So as soon as I exited the mines, I was gonna bring Eris into. I was just going way too quick. Eris into my party so that we could get her to 3-1, which would have taken like 5 minutes, and then we would have been at Fort Condor, and then we would have gone to Junon, and that would have been it. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to start again another day. So, anyways, thanks everybody for joining. That really sucks. And until next time.